For you. Matt, do you want to lead us off, please?
Yeah. Hi, Vinny. Another back maybe at home. Also on the game.
Yeah, I mean it goes to show what this league is about. You know, you play well one half. It's not enough. It's not enough, and we come back in the second half, and within a couple of minutes, I think we give away a penalty that we should never give away, in my opinion. I mean, the player can go and have a wonderful action and end up with a shot. It happens, but we go to ground and you know, we get a penalty against us, and before you know it, you don't even get a chance to kind of get into your half, and then from that moment onwards, the dynamic of the game changed, and in the second half, it was a tough half for us.
Yeah, is it fair to say you struggle to deal with Raheem Sterling or I mean,
He's a top player. Yeah.
what do you put the difference down to? The difference between the two halves.
No, I just think you play against a team you can't underestimate. I mean, and I think I said it before. When you do the analysis of teams, you kind of realize, you know, you've got what the public narrative is, and then you've got what you see as a coach when you analyze the other teams. And they're a team with an extreme amount of talent, a very strong midfield, 3 midfielders who are comfortable to receive the ball but work hard off the ball as well. They've got wingers who, in 1v1 situations, are always able to create something. And pace up front, and a back line and a keeper that's also comfortable bringing the ball out. So it's a top team. The fact that results haven't come for them initially doesn't change what you analyze when you see them. And for that, we needed the first half. We needed a repeat of that first half, and we weren't able to do it. We gifted the goals, but arguably even the goal we conceded in the first half.
We've seen a lot of goals at home. How much of the concern is that? How much are you going to work on that over the international break?
I think our team. It's something we constantly work on anyway, and I keep saying it. For us, we had a very solid foundation defensively last season. We were the best defense in the league, but it's a different level now. So everybody's got to level up, and I wish I could say like. With a magic wonder, if you like, you can just solve everything. But it's just a lot of work on the training ground and just getting the basics right. In games this season, we've done it really well, but it's been spells like 20 minutes, and that's where it happens, and that's our own mistake. But we have to work on it.
Thanks, Matt. Andy?
Just really on Wilson, comes in and gets his first goal. Just how do you assess his performance first start in the Premier League?
Yeah, I think he has the advantage a little bit of being such a young player. I think he's 18, so you can almost do nothing wrong. And in our case, I think we saw, even at St James's Park, the fact that is you know, I think with wingers sometimes you get away with having them a bit younger, because speed and threat 1v1 always gives you something, you know, to think about. And I think that's what we've had of Wilson, that's what we've had of Coloesho, and they're guys that are only going to get better.
You talked about the dynamic changing quickly in the second half with the penalty. Just how difficult is that in this league to wrestle back that type of momentum when you've had that type of...
Yeah, it's extremely difficult, and I said it before, against teams like this, you need a little bit of luck, and you need to take your chances. And at the moment, yeah, it doesn't look like it's been that way for us in these type of games. In other games, any team that you would say, okay, can you go and have a performance? We've had performances against us. It's not been the issue. It's just a different caliber of players. And, you know, a couple of them I've played with myself. I know what they can do to teams.
And just on the 4 changes, Jordan Bio's not in the squad.
Yeah.
What was the thinking behind that? Was it just
Injury, yeah. So Jordan's injured, and yeah, that's unfortunate for us. Comes at a bad time. And the other changes is we had a lot of things that flagged up during the week. We had 2 tough away games, Luton and St James, in succession. And then you come here and you play against another top side. So first half it looked like we had that energy, we had those legs, and mistakes cost us.
Thanks, Andy. Just finally, Gideon.
Vinny, you've not had an easy fixture list at home. You've played 4 of the
I think that's fair.
so-called Big Six.
It's fair to say.
Yeah.
4 who's?
Spurs,
Yeah.
Chelsea, Manchester's, yeah.
So who's the smaller one then?
Well, Villa are supposedly not in there.
Okay, that's harsh.
Supposedly, huh?
That's harsh, yeah.
but
Fair enough. I know what you mean, yeah.
How concerned, and obviously there've been some big defeats, how concerned are you about that? Because Turf Moor was always a tough place in the last 10, you played here enough, it was always a tough place to come.
Yeah,
Are you tough about, are you worried about those home defeats?
Yeah, it's got to be a tough place, always. Now, to say that at Turf Moor you get the 3 points against all these teams, I've been long enough in the Premier League to know that that's not the case, right? I think but if it stays like the first half and you continue, and like I had that feeling against United where until the last minute you're in the game and you can have, it's that being close that's important, and the game was put past us in a very short time, and that's something that sets you back in these games massively.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Right, take care, everyone.